Year 6, Punctuation. Please refer to page 6 of your textbook. Learning objectives for today. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to use punctuation correctly. Punctuation, or in Bahasa Malaysia, we call this tanda bacaan. So for the first one, we go to full stop, nokta. A full stop is placed at the end of a complete sentence, just like this. Comma. A comma is used to separate phrases or items in a list. For example, here, if we buy items, we buy many items, we have list of items that we buy. So the sentence should be like this. I buy an apple, comma, 2 oranges, comma, a durian, comma, and a pear, full stop. Question mark. A question mark is placed at the end of a sentence when asking a question. For example, what is your name? Where do you live? Capital letters. A capital letter is used to begin a sentence in proper nouns and indirect speech. For example, here we have proper noun, Ahmad. So Ahmad is a clever boy, full stop. Here we use L, capital letter for L, because to begin a sentence. Okay. Last night I went to the KPJ hospital. So we always use capital letter for I. Went to the KPJ hospital. KPJ hospital is a proper noun. Exclamation mark. An exclamation mark is placed at the end of a sentence to show strong emotion. So let's have a look at the example here. Help! Help! We are asking for help. Is to show strong emotion. We are shouting for help. So we use exclamation mark here. Help! Help! And here, I hate you. You say you hate somebody with strong emotion. So we put exclamation mark to show the emotion here. Quotation mark. A quotation mark is used in a sentence or a question to indicate speech or conversation. So we use a quotation mark for speech or conversation, untuk percakapan. Example here, we have the mother here is asking somebody, so we use quotation mark. How can you take them out? Asked the mother, tanya ibu itu. Sorry, I don't know, said Alia. Maafkan, maaf, saya tidak tahu, kata Alia. So sorry, I don't know. We use quotation mark here. Now let's try to answer these questions. You can refer to your textbook, page 6. Use the correct punctuation. Okay, you can take a piece of paper and try to rewrite these sentences with the correct punctuation. Now let's look at number 1. Tan and his wife Jenny lived in a village by the seaside. Tan is a name of a person, and Jenny is also a name, proper noun. So you should use capital letter. Tan and his wife Jenny lived in a village by the seaside. Now check your answer. Tan and his wife Jenny lived in a village by the seaside. Number 2. He was a fisherman and loved his job very much. He was a fisherman and loved his job very much. Full stop. Number 3. One day, he caught some fish prawns and a huge octopus. One day, he caught some fish, prawns, and a huge octopus. Which of these two sentences is correct? Of course, one day he caught some fish, prawns, and a huge octopus. So here's the correct answer. One day he caught some fish, prawns, and a huge octopus. Now number 4. The octopus opened its mouth and started to talk. The octopus opened its mouth and started to talk. We use exclamation mark to show that we are shocked. We are shocked, terkejut, because the octopus can speak. It talked to us. The octopus opened its mouth and started to talk. So number 5, can you throw me back into the sea, please? Asked the octopus. Can, we use quotation mark here, capital letter. So can you throw me back into the sea, please? Asked the octopus. And lastly, he agreed when the octopus granted his wish. He agreed when the octopus granted his wish. Okay, for your homework, I want you to rewrite the passage using correct punctuation. Tulis mula dan masukkan tanda bacaan. So, before you do this, look at this example here. Tan saw lots of food on the table. So this is the first sentence here, but we replaced the small letter with capital letter because Tan is a proper noun. So Tan saw lots of food on the table. Full stop. So now I'm going to read for you the whole story. You listen carefully. Take a pencil and a piece of paper and try to write the correct punctuation. Okay, ready? Tan saw lots of food on the table. Jenny was wearing a new red dress. Are you satisfied now? He asked. No, said Jenny. No, said Jenny. She told her husband to go back to the sea and asked the octopus for more things. The octopus gave everything she wanted. One day she wanted to be the queen of the country. No, she can't have everything she wants. Throw me back into the sea and go home, said the octopus. I read one more time. One day she wanted to be the queen of the country. No, she can't have everything she wants. Throw me back into the sea and go home, said the octopus. Later, when Tan reached home, Jenny was in her old clothes and all her new things had gone. She was furious and told him to go back to the sea. Unfortunately, Tan was not able to find the huge octopus again. So, please rewrite this passage and put the correct punctuation. Okay, you can complete this homework in your exercise book. So that's all for today. I'll see you next week. Bye everybody.